Hello and welcome to a Star Citizen January 2024 New Year update, talking about what we've got to look forward to this month in the wonderful world of Star Citizen. Star Citizen just hit 5 million player accounts on their website, and they made a record-breaking 117 million in 2023, and it's very possible that they're going to break that again this year in 2024, although, I mean, it's a lot of money. A lot of money they're making each year now. So, giveaway. Every month we give away a ship. For December, we were giving away a Corsair. The winner of that is David B. 3272. There was also an extra giveaway, I think, on Christmas Day. It was for a Cutter Rambler. That's going to Jay Shearer. And for January, we have another giveaway as well. So just comment on any of my videos made during this month to be in for a chance of winning a Corsair with game package and lifetime insurance. I love the Corsair for giveaway just because I think it's a really quite good ship if you want to do exploration, but also a little bit of everything. It's very multi-role. It's very cool for multi-crew. You can run it with a relatively small crew, and you'll be able to run it with like AI blades and AI crew in the future. I just think it's a very cool ship. Gunning back to what's going on in January. So, CIG, they're currently on hiatus. They're sort of New Year holidays, but they normally get back to business sort of mid-January properly. I mean, there'll be a skeleton crew there. There'll be some stuff happening. There'll be newsletters, but it'll be very diminished in sort of content they're putting out. So until then, disruption to their content, no Inside Star Citizens, no Star Citizen Lives, things like that. But there is a lot going on throughout the month still. We'll be getting a big monthly report for Squadron 42 and Star Citizen's Persistent Universe. So this will combine the last 2 months of monthly reports and should be quite juicy, with a ton of CitizenCon, sort of related features, those Squadron 42 features coming to the Persistent Universe, plans for January and the first quarter of 2024. So lots of pretty important development information there. So one of the things that Cloud Imperium are doing throughout January is planning. So they're planning the roadmap, they're planning their schedules, and they're getting a lot more accurate at what they're trying to get out each year now. Obviously, they do say the only constant in game development is change, which is kind of true, and when they talk about features, it is a snapshot of what their plans are at that time, and things do change. However, Cloud Imperium are trying to push out a load of Squadron 42 sort of core features into the Persistent Universe. Squadron 42 is feature complete, which means, yeah, they are able to get a lot more of the Persistent Universe planned and actioned, and teams on certain bits of that, so planning is more important this year than ever. The first couple of sort of Inside Star Citizens and Star Citizen Lives might be based around those sort of planning meetings and things like that. Don't expect a roadmap update from Cloud Imperium until February though, but hopefully once we do get one, it will be relatively juicy and meaty. And other content that Cloud Imperium put out, it's going to be stuff talking about Alpha 3.23, which will be the end of Q1 patch, and working out its features, and then work on various Squadron 42 features that are coming to the Persistent Universe. That's almost certainly going to be the focus there. There was some information that came out of a recent Bar Citizen where they talked a bit about base building, server meshing, DLSS, and sort of economy updates, which we'll go through in a deeper video once I've been able to source some more bits for that. You can expect a Lunar New Year event as well. So basically this sort of mirrors Chinese New Year in the real world, and Cloud Imperium do it with gold and red paints and ships. So there'll be a bit of a ship sale, there'll be some of these new sort of paints and things like that available. It's going to be the Year of the Dog in Star Citizen, and I think it's Year of the Dragon in real life, but you will be able to find envelopes in game, which are basically worth money. You can sort of get money at kiosks, but you can give them to other players or store them up and save them, things like that. There might be some other stuff to do this year as well, and basically they give away a load of free flair items. There were a load of chickens last year, wooden chickens. Also, I'm expecting an Alpha 3.22.x patch, so 3.22.1, with, or at least a hotfix patch, just with some more fixes in. Maybe they'll run an event like Siege of Orison or Xenothreat. They do sort of like to do that at the beginning of the year. Maybe some Lunar New Year experimental modes, so they'd like do gun rush or something with gold and red armor. Things like that are possible. Something else that we're going to most certainly see in January are pyro and replication layer tests on the preview branch of the game. Now, Cloud Imperium have had some very successful tests with the replication layer, and it looks like they are going to be pushing towards server meshing actually pretty soon, hopefully. So I'm expecting it either Q1 or Q2, but they're going to certainly be testing sort of pyro and the replication layer and server meshing a load more over the coming months, and we should see some of those tests with the Pyro Playground and stuff in January. What else is going on? Luminalia. So Luminalia, sort of, you can still grab the gifts, the free gifts on the RSI website, of which there are 12, until the 8th of January, I believe. So go and grab those, go and pick up your free gifts. You can do it on any of your Star Citizen accounts. Content from us, we're going to be looking at things like Time to Kill. We'll be looking at Alpha 3.22 and playing some Arena Commander, because multi-crew Arena Commander stuff is pretty good fun. We'll be looking at a variety of 3.22 features. We'll be looking at the evolution of features beyond that throughout 2024 as well. There's a ton of stuff from CitizenCon. There is a ton of stuff that Cloud Imperium said they've got planned for the first half of 2024. All of those Squadron 42 features coming over to the Persistent Universe. I am so excited for certain stuff like the star map update. A working, functional star map that's got a load of filters and is very ergonomic. Base building is super high up on my list of things I'm super excited about, but I'm not sure what the first implementation of that is going to look like, and assumedly they'll put in land claims as well, either before that or at the same time. I'm expecting to see things like Bounty Hunting version 2 as well. Maybe even things like building interiors. So expanding out some of those landing zones and buildings around landing zones to have mission content and other things that you can do there. I think most people's highlights of the sort of 2024 are going to be focused towards sort of Alpha 4.0, Pyro, server meshing, that's sort of those major things. But there's a ton of other stuff that we might see throughout the year with engineering gameplay, otherwise known as the resource management system, or connected to the resource management system. Maelstrom, the sort of ship breakability stuff. Master modes, sort of that sort of updated flight and combat mode. Tons to be excited for. We'll be covering it all. Obviously, first couple of weeks of January are going to be a little bit thinner on content. I am really interested to know in the comments, what are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to 2024? What are you hoping to see? Do you expect by the end of the year we'll see like a Squadron 42 release, or at least a release date? Things like that. What features are you expecting? What features are you hoping to see? So moving on from all of that and Star Citizen stuff, health and sort of fitness-wise and stuff, I'm doing pretty well. I'm tired and recovering from New Year's. I went to a party. Zin's actually back to work tomorrow. She has like the Christmas holidays and New Year's stuff off. And I'm like, oh, I've got so much work to do. I've got to do all the work. So when she comes back to work, I'm actually pretty happy. We'll get a podcast out, all that sort of jazz as well. But yeah, I've been doing really well. I got quite tubby over Christmas, but sort of expected to. I'm going to, starting from like tomorrow, I'll be back on my diet properly. New Year's resolutions wise, I'm getting my own house, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm going to be shopping for a house for the next 3 months, trying to actually find somewhere to live permanently. And for sort of the channel, I'd like to make some better content. More content and better content. That's what I'll be looking to do. We'll see if we can evolve some of the stuff that we do a bit, because it would be nice to get a bit of a higher quality on it. Although I do like to just pump out news and sort of chat. I like being a bit of rough around the edges, right? I'm not morphologist. I don't do pretty stuff. I mean, Star Citizen's pretty enough, right? Although you can make it obviously look a lot prettier, because morphologist is a genius. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry about rambling there throughout the end. But yeah, tell me what you are excited for 2024, for January. What are you expecting to see? What are you expecting to see in the Alpha 3.23 patch? Happy New Year, and I hope you have a great 2024. Also, if you're looking for a VPN, you should check out NordVPN. There's going to be links down below to get a big discount on that, and it helps out the channel. Whether it be for anonymity or sort of security, accessibility, NordVPN can really, really help you out as part of your sort of general internet toolset, but just it's generally super useful to me. A big thank you to everyone that goes the extra mile in supporting the channel via Patreon or the join button under my videos and becoming a channel member. It will net you some exclusive content from Zin and I, but also it really does help us to be able to create daily Star Citizen content, as does sharing these videos and commenting. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the verse.